Okay, I guess that ended there. Hello. Hi. I got a new song sent to me, but it abruptly ended and I didn't know, and I was like doing something else, and then I was like, hey, where did the music go? Okay, I'm just gonna finish this little thing that I was doing. But hey, um I was going to do a sub only stream, but apparently I can't. Um but so now everyone can come. And we will play something. But I just have to finish this. Yay! Yay! Nothing stopping you. Mm. Hello! Yay! Very long time, right? Okay, I'm done. I'm finished. Um so I'm super sad that I can't do sub only streams. I was so hyped. I had fixed everything. I was just gonna start, and then it's like, you can't, denied, and I'm like, so fucking pissed. And I was like, fine, you know what? Fine. I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to edit videos. So, fuck it. I will do it whenever I can, I guess. I think the problem is that I haven't streamed for enough unique days as an affiliate, I think. So I should have gotten that amount, but I guess not. Men vad fan. Now there's an update. What kind of update? Yes. So now it was a sign because you could be here, right? Yeah, let's see how long this update will take. Please tell me how long it will take. It's loading. Hello. Download. Okay, it seems like I could start anyway, so I was gonna see if I can play it normally. Okay, I can't. No, I can't. Um, yeah. What am I going to stream then? Oh, it will take 8 minutes. Uh, I was thinking of doing Mario Kart, but there's an update and it might take 15 minutes now. So, mm, maybe not then. Well, you're a subscriber. What do you want me to play? Hmm? Hmm. Hmm. Well, I mean, I guess I can play more Danganronpa if you would like. Good answer. Good answer. But that's the question. What makes me happy? Hmm? Hmm. Hello again. Welcome back. Mm. Like, in a way, I'm kind of feeling League, but I'm like, you're not the right type of viewers for League. I think. Not to be rude. Or I could just do some more murder game. I mean, murder game is always nice and it happens a lot. And it's a long game, and I have both the second game and the third game that I would like to play. So that's a lot. You changed your mind? I see, I see. Well, I always enjoy murder games. I'm just gonna take out the Switch. I'm gonna take it out. Oh well. Brag. But it was like both a Mario Kart update and a software update or whatever, and I was like, no. Fuck it. Huh? Oh, I need to log in. Yes, launch, please. So loud. And I realized that it fucking resets my options every time. It's like, that's not annoying at all. Okay, can we let the download go now, please? I feel targeted. No, no, it's fine. Yes. Yeah, it must be a feature, right? Vad fan. Okay, I guess this is where we left off. Damn, it just really like, whoa. Get in the game. Okay, first of all, I better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. Oh, perfect. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it sounds like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Monokuma File 2 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Whoa. Hey Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know? So what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. What? What about Kyoko? Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So, you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though. Dude, I'm surprised he even wants us with him. Because then it's like, like he can't solve this case himself. So he needs help. Because he's basically asking for help.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. Amazing. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but
What?
we're still not sure he didn't. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. Oh, murder weapon. There's a dumbbell on the floor and this is a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. Can you see the blood stain? The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Yeah. If you have time to talk, you have time to start investigating. What? Okay, I'm sorry. Kyoko, help me. She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know, being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. She must be something like... If she fell on it? Yeah, pushed over could... Yeah, she is murdered. I mean, because she hasn't done all of this herself. Well, we have some pretty strong people in this school. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here. She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still.
Well,
I still think she came here on her own by choice. What makes you say that? Well, because she wanted to get stronger. She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. Toko is the one who you fought last time. She fainted when she saw the body, the blood, and she's the one that seems to be into Byakuya. But this game seems to like curveballs. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
perhaps.
Hino or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. It was very obvious, and it was him. So yeah. But the game told us that no, it's not Leon, so So we can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However,
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. Yeah, it's like, yeah, exactly. It's like, you know who it is, but you have to prove it, and how the fuck do you do that? It's like with Leon, that was like, who the fuck would think about that? Like, Yeah, because he's the baseball ultimate, and he threw this glass ball that he just found, and then he tossed his clothes, and it's like, well, what the fuck? That's like impossible. Yeah. She didn't want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. But yeah, she wanted something to train her. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret? But that she also would have come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. Yeah, I'm thinking like we need to think more about what her ultimate abilities actually are, and that they will probably use that. Sakuras, yeah. Hifumi! Could Hifumi kill someone? Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need is to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? The ultimate murder mystery. Wouldn't Byakuya want that though? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but...
Let's go.
If you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. I love that he's like, let's go, and then he's like, if you are done, we can leave. Like, at least he asked my permission. Yeah, because why would he want us with him? I'm like, this is weird. So, this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? See, like, he's obviously enjoying this. And he has been weird, and he was reading a book. Maybe he has read up on how to do the ultimate murder mystery. You've already spent plenty of time checking the crime scene. There are plenty of other things left to check here. Well, I want... okay. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together. Summon...
Did you call for me?
You called for me? Hello, Scoops! Has he been domesticated? Oh my god.
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure. What's up? Oh, and what's up? Scoops as well. Hey. Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the genre listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct? If there were some sort of erotic terrorists on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room, and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Jojo. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So, in other words...
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
Such
Good
ignorance.
lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So basically, a guy could have killed Chihiro somewhere else, because it seems like it's like we have mentioned sometimes it's like, oh, but they, like we mentioned to Sakura, like, oh, she was pretty light, so someone could have carried her here or whatever. So they could have killed her and then used her handbook to open the girls' locker room. Yeah, exactly. So it could just as well be a guy. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. Well, wouldn't Byakuya like that? You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things. Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole? But in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it. So, so sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together. Can we summon Mono to cuddle with him? Well, he could also explode at any point, so I wouldn't want to touch him. But if he wanted to, I bet. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest your own damn self. Oh, you mean two persons didn't? Oh, because someone didn't borrow. Well, then it could have been two girls, because he said before that he wouldn't let a guy and a girl go into the same locker room, even if it was, I don't know, or maybe like he will like, okay, this is obviously not for something lewd, so he will allow it. I don't know. You are allowed to cooperate. Yeah, they said it in the first episode or something, that you are allowed to cooperate, but only one person will graduate, so there is no point in cooperating because one of the two will die either way. You see what I mean? Like if me and Byakuya would have been the one who killed Chihiro, then we said that Byakuya did the final blow, then he would be the blackened and not me. And if Byakuya gets away with it, since I'm cooperating with him, then he will graduate and I will die. Or Byakuya will die and I will live. So there's no point in cooperating. Kinda. It's like, it's very risky. I think Monokuma would just be like, no. I don't know. That I don't know.
That's fine.
That's a loophole, I guess. Well, I know you're unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Oh, thank you. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That will help you understand what's going on. Nice. But I wasn't done investigating. He would explode. Yeah, we would win the game. We came to the main hall. Why is there a ... there? So, what are we Oh, it's me. So, what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Wow, it's so fun cooperating with Byakuya. Love it. What if he's just like, I don't understand anything, help me! And he just waits for me to say the right answer and he was like, oh, I knew it. Stupid. Oh my god, are you...
You like my grumbly voice? Bah.
Gollum?
Precious.
Okay, the hunk of metal blocking the entrance seems like some kind of machine. It's fucking huge. Okay, Byakuya, tell me what I'm supposed to do. Does that... I'm a fan. Oh! Okay. It's literally it.
Sneaky hobbits.
There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? We got mail! It's an e-handbook? No, wait, there's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? What the fuck is this? So, you finally found them. When the fuck did you find them? Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. You've been in the library for like days. I don't know how many days it's been, but it feels like a week. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. Why? Oh! So they could have used an already dead person's. They could have used Sayaka's e-handbook to get into the girls' locker room. Oh my god. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I know we just said this. I see. Yeah, now I understand. Wow, Makoto is slow.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. When the one that wasn't turned on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. Almost like, oh, do we have to see it again? Okay. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted a cruel, heartless death. You're right, it wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault. Yeah, what if it was the whole execution and you can't skip it? You're like, already seen it.
Damn it!
Hey!
Hey!
No!
Hey! What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. What, did it say conductive? But it... Oh my god, the thunder is so loud right now. now. Okay, now it ended. Oh my god. But it did.
That's impossible.
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure and is waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with. It wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. Oh, okay. Thank you. I have, that was like the first time ever seeing that word, and I'm like, okay. Alien words. It does?
I can't hear you.
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What do you mean it's not fucking broken? It's not fucking working. That is pure talent, yes. Impressed, I must say. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Oh, fun. Huh? Not quite? Oh my god! Dude, could you hear that? I turned my mic towards my window. It's so loud. The thunder is insane. What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly, I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then, you really think? You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat
Absolutely.
myself.
I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. Genocide Jack? What do you mean? 2 kilometers away. Well, my computer wouldn't explode, right? That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking subtly then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. Yes, thank you. Bye bye. I have it plugged into a normal outlet, whatever it's called, and I am not entirely sure if this apartment is like lightning proof or not. We don't know. But there has never been a problem in all my like 15 or so years living here. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. So, could one of us really be a demented psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Show me! I'm gonna save for safety. Oh, I'm in a little like... Okay, here comes the thunder again. I don't know if it's like it's not plugged into the wall. It's plugged into like an extension cable that's later then plugged into the wall. I don't know what the fuck grounded means. But I'm like I'm thinking about maybe stopping. Maybe. But I don't know. I am not experienced with these kinds of things. But there hasn't been any lights flickering or anything like that. So I think that the only thing that could happen is that the computer turns off, right? But it shouldn't be damaged, right? Yeah. I feel so as well, you know? Nothing is ever broken. For the stream. I need to know. What the fuck? Is this just the same conversation? To be exactly quite. Oh, we need to blah 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 blah.
Don't make me repeat myself.
And I have a basis to believe that. I assure you, Jinsa Jack is one of us. What? Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need. To the library! Because that's the only place that you've been at. So why wouldn't it be the library? Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? Does something like that really... Ah, hey you too. Big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time to
We're
play
busy.
with you.
Leave us alone. But it's an emergency. Emergency! Come on, please. You gotta help me. What the fuck? What's happening?
Please.
This is a serious emergency. Please, please, you gotta help me. He has another life. I am Genocide Jack. This is my proof. Oh. How do you know that it's grounded? If it's just like it's a like what how I'm sorry, I'm just interested in this now. It's like from the information that I gave you, how do you know that it's grounded? That's all I want to know because I want to learn if there's a grounding wire. Fuck, I don't know. Well, I am at the bottom floor of an apartment. But I guess so. Let's assume so. And I mean, the lightning has to strike the apartment first, and like the odds of that are very, very low. But there's still a risk, of course. But I think I will take it. Hell yeah. Sweet. Okay, I hope. But I think we're gonna be fine. So I'll just continue. Just calm down, okay, Hina? But it's an emergency. What is the emergency? Emergency? What happened? Oh my god.
Well,
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit, I am intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat
Don't make me...
myself.
Okay. Sorry. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that would be the end of it.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, hurry! But wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
It looked like she headed to the dorms, to Toko's room, most likely. You're right. I'm here. Oh, hello. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So, what's this emergency? Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. And for you who weren't here last time, she fainted because of the blood, because she can't handle blood. And then when she woke up, she sounded like a different person, some people said. And she didn't stutter anymore. That's what happened. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know? See how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. She did have her tongue out. I feel like that's a normal thing in this game. I may as well give it a shot. I think it's better if Byakuya talks to her. The door swung open, slowly and silently. Oh my god, I'm scared. Oh shit. She seems normal. Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a while ago, I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared?
But
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Hello? Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean? Oh my god, will he though? He's like, no.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. It wouldn't have been if it's him. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments,
what do you want?
leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Bakula! Bakula!
It's Byakuya.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. What? But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on! Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! And I hurried to catch up. My master. Yeah, like, he lied! He's lying! I tried to talk to him several times as we walked. Byakuya? 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 Hello? Byakuya? What was that thing? Hello? Excuse me? Poke, 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 poke. But he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Terminator. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. Hell yeah, library time. The library? Come on, let's go in. Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library? Exactly.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me say it again. Or repeat myself. Dude, should I? No. Okay, there are no clues there. We need to check elsewhere. But I wanted to talk to him. Blah, blah, blah,
Don't
blah.
make me repeat.
Okay. The letter. There's no point in checking there. We need to find real clues. The desk. There are no clues there. Oh, a coin though! Yay! Lamp. Knock it off. What does a disc lamp matter right now? Don't yell at me! The door! I don't remember. He was like, don't go in there or something. Right? If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It all makes sense once you're inside. Whoa, there's so many books and files. And so much dust too.
So in other
I would say
words,
there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Oh. There's a wooden box. It's empty, but there has been something inside it because of the dust I can see. Although, judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. Oh, an extension cord, huh? It's for the lamp, right? Lamp. Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library for. See, there's the power cord and everything. Or not, the cord.
what?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before. Then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it in good use. Nice. Okay, wow, you're so nice, Byakuya. This shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Oh, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh? Wow, does he know them all by heart?
That's right.
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. Ooh, so many. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Okay. Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. There's so many files stuffed into the shelf. What's in all these things?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? What the fuck is the Diet? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. The Illuminati. If you're ready to be disappeared for it... Disappeared? Yeah. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. Where's the Monokuma file? I mean, we already have the Monokuma file, but like the file on Monokuma. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. Okay, tell me. If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to discover that value for yourself. Am I helvete? I've looked at everything. Camera. There's even a surveillance camera here. Well, there is one in our rooms. In every room. I don't know what more to look at, Byakuya. I've looked at everything. Oh, this shelf. There's a ton of thick files stuffed into the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't even want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents, for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right? Well, they could have skimmed through them all.
Such ignorance.
That's your guy's problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that. It's just, it's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but... I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it... I suppose it goes to show you just how much power Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps, the murderous bear. The mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. Oh yeah, well this could be like... This is how we can kill someone! Inspirational books! It's no use, I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. Seppoki? What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible. What do you mean, usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? Like, I have to be honest, I'm 100% spaced out like now. Spaced out. Spaced out right now. It's like, how long is this? Like, I understand that, like, Makoto is like, oh, this is so weird. And Byakuya is just like, but this is life. This is the real world. And I'm like, yeah, but we've been talking, like, it's so dragged out. Come on, I understand, please. Conversation normally. It's a filler, yeah, it's filler. It's like, stop. The documents gathered here are genuine. Genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there is no doubt. That's a lie! Objection. Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents, and more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? That's not the question here. I thought he was gonna ask the same, like Slimapan did, like, have you read all these books already? Not like, oh, but they're top secret. Why did you do it? Oh shit, thunder. In 5 minutes, Namek explodes. I know, it's like, yeah, in a year, maybe. My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. Okay. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So in other
I already
words,
told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. And that's us, the Togami family. What? What did I do? Dusty. What did I don't know how I said it. Oh, no One Piece spoilers, please. I am very... No. You saying. You didn't spoil anything. I've already been there, so it's fine. But I'm very... I don't want... Did I make a wet noise? What the fuck is a wet noise? Dusty. Moist. Did I make a... Oh yeah, I did. But that was like because he seems to get off on talking about his amazing family and his amazing little room, and I was like, that's what I did. I forgot. So it wasn't just a dusty; it was like the whole thing. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I already told you. There's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. See? Wow. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. Maybe Byakuya doesn't know how the real world works after all. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim, without a doubt, that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Oh, so he hasn't read them all now because he's read them all at home. That makes sense, because there he would have had time. It feels weird that this guy needed to go to school, to be honest. It's like... Doesn't seem like he would... Like, the secret council of the world is like, yeah, put him in the normal school. Maybe it's a cover, but still, it's like, but he, whatever. Yeah. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. No. And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. We should stop trying to make sense. Yeah, I don't think there is any sense in this game. That is true. That's true. I forgot that this is like a very... Yeah, that's true. You're right. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic. What was it? We already know this, that the person has to be suspended and then it has to say bloodlust or whatever, right? Bloodlust. Maybe I made up the suspended part, but I can't remember. It feels like that's the one. Like, what else would it be? Is that at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Well, a certain way we didn't know, I guess. But he fucking said this like last time. Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save you surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about the particular facts were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in
The
other
culprit
words,
isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack.
in other words,
That right, there's the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then Genocide Jack really is... Such a brutal, fiendish killer really is walking around among us?
interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation. Would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Dude, Toka would have died if he said that to her. Byakuya, about the Genocide Jack case file, could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Thank you. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Dramatic. Dude, that book is huge. Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached a page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. Takeshi Yoshida, 30. Kamatsunu Taru, Takefumi Gono, Ushida Naohisa, Takeshi Masamune, Yuto Yumejima. There was no end to it. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Now, take a look at the next page, and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page? Books have pages? Profiling results. Oh my god. All of the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays, in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it would be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness was never come forward, it's unlikely there was an external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder. Dissociative identity disorder.
So, in other words,
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. Well, there you have it. A split personality? Like the kind of thing you see on TV? So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up till now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Shh. We don't know who. It could be anyone.
let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We've finished our business here, haven't we? Oh, wait! Byakuya! As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden? Like that? You're gonna leave me? Please don't leave me, Byakuya. I can't do this without you.
I don't have time
Come
to
on,
play with
enough
you.
of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Yes, you said we were gonna be together for the whole spring break. We were gonna have a picnic. We were going to the beach. We were gonna do everything. Yeah. Makoto's dumb. Ugh. Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack. He's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out, no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. Oh shit, it didn't teleport us. I have to actually go there. Okay. The locker rooms are on the second floor. I really know where I am right now. First floor. Oh, I'm at the second floor. Oh yeah, of course I am. Pool. Hifumi? Hello.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Ding ding ding. Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if
Another stat increase for me. Evidence? What did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet. But I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah, Miss Ludenberg said she witnessed something worthwhile too. Really? What did she see?
Well,
She refuses to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? Okay, so where is Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? Okay, so I guess we will check with her later. Huh? Tornado? Huh? This poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Well, somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room. Well, because it's not supposed to be here. Where's our girl? There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is this? Is it? Okay, I don't think we need to go into the pool, to be honest. Okay, that's it. Boing boing. What have you found? Hey, Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But
so then,
before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time. Thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about. So both she and Ryuki is gonna do something unrelated to the murder. Interesting. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I better make it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in kind of crucifix position. Huh? This rope was a plug? Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only... What? But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, there's the issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? What? What's not right? Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. Fuck, I have to go everywhere again. It seems. Am I gonna look at this again? The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood, just like in all those other Genocide Jack cases. At every prime crime scene, the word bloodlust, yes. It's a bloodstained poster. The blood is the most noteworthy part, but the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. A girl's locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. Oh, but wait, that reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms. Well, we do know for sure that this one was in the boys' room at some point. Or at least the same type of poster. You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Okay then, let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters. I see.
However,
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain. A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
of course.
Exactly, I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with. Because it is in the boys' locker room for some reason. There's a big blood stain on a dumbbell on the floor. The Monokuma file said the fatal injury was caused by blow to the head. The dumbbell has to be the murder weapon. Okay. Dude had a real conflict about being weak. You heard Shiro talk about it. Oh, I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember. Okay, it's just the same shit. Leave. Let's go to Celeste. Or we can check the fucking file again since we're here. Because for some reason we have to check the file again. I want to take another look at the Genocide Jack's case file. I know it was around here somewhere. Huh? It's gone! Did someone take it out of the archive? But the only one who would do something like that, I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. Byakuya! Or Kyoko. What? Oh, the shelf is packed out with books, but looking at it, maybe there's some kind of clue here. Guess not.
Nice.
Thankfully follow! Vic 06 WHK 06. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you, thank you. Welcome. There's still more I need to check. What the fuck do you... Oh, the cord maybe? There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Guess not. Meh. Meh. Yay! Huh? The lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on. And it was definitely right here. Oh, that's right. Byakuya was using an extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if that's the one that Chihiro is suspended with? But why? Why? How do I get out? Okay, now we go to Celeste. Oh. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels. There's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case? I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then you did find something. Very well, I will tell you, and only you. Or only Fumi? No, because she didn't tell Fumi. That was the whole thing.
Actually,
Last night, I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What? Really?
indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed her jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken a rule, none of this ever would have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Okay. Oh wait. Just 1 second. There we go. Where am I supposed to go? I was like, I should check out this one thing. And I'm like, the pool maybe? I wouldn't know. Oh, hello.
How unfortunate.
Maybe we should have confessed our embarrassing secrets after all. Oh yeah, I forgot that was the whole thing. Damn it, I'm sorry, Chiro. It's all because I wasn't strong enough. Well, if you said it, that wouldn't have been enough. Oh, the handbooks. Thank you, Taka. I had forgotten. Oh, Hiro.
Huh?
Oh,
hey, Makoto.
oh. What's up? I haven't been up to anything myself, that's for sure. Definitely haven't looked inside the mailbox. Okay. There's a mailbox here, and inside... The time system? What time system? Are Junko, Leon, and Sayaka's e-handbooks. It looks like the handbooks of any dead students are brought here to the mailbox somehow. The rule says loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only lending it against the rules. In other words, there's no problem with borrowing one. Also, it looks like Leon's handbook refuses to turn on. But according to Monokuma, it shouldn't be broken. Is this really unrelated to the case? Either way, something about it still bothers me. It is blue. Fuck, okay, so that wasn't it. I don't think time passed. I think it's like it doesn't seem like time actually passes. It's like when I have gone to this checkpoint, then time has passed. If you get what I mean. Like it's pre-designed. I can stand here for like 2 hours and it won't be nighttime. And I can talk to people. I can talk to Hero 300 times and it won't be nighttime. It's predetermined. Yes. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. That's what I think, at least. Like I haven't noticed time ever passing, except from triggers. So what am I supposed to do? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I've already been in here. Chiro sat about with what looks like some kind of rope. It isn't actually a rope at all. Still has the... That's not the only thing that concerns me. Shiro's fatal injury was close to the head. It struck her just right. Yeah. Wait. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Okay, what here is what that's right. There's the issue of her being suspended in a fatal blow. Is there a reason to think about it? I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. There's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Case file. What fucking place? What am I supposed to do? This place? This? The girls' locker room card reader, but the door's unlocked now, so it's kind of pointless. Okay. Boys' locker room card reader, but the door's unlocked now, so it's kind of pointless. Man. Bunch of different poor lives. There don't seem to be any clues left. Ooh. Fuck. Revisit. Where have I been? Like nowhere? Like Toko, baby? Should I go and see Toko again? I've been to the library. I've been to the archive. I've been to the locker rooms. Or maybe I should just talk to people. To see if they have found anything. Maybe. Hello. This is Toko's room. I should probably just leave her alone for now. Meh. Yeah. Oh yeah, wait. Why isn't Aoi with Toko anymore? I thought she was gonna stay with Toko. Right? Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before. She won't come out, and she just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? My head was all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry. I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Welcome back! Speaking of which, what are you eating?
Huh?
A donut, of course. Of course? There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat some donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. Oh, I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well...
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with opposite sex? Nope. That's literally me. Oh wait, maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? What? You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Well, she never talked to us either. Ding dong bing bong. That's the trigger.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for! The class trial!
Oh, did she transitioned? Because it says she everywhere.
You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
But then again, this game is very old, so maybe, I don't know.
See you soon!
Not that it's like a new thing to do that. I was just like, it wasn't as portrayed in games before. But maybe. And it's Japan, yeah. I have doubts. But there is a chance. There is a chance. Yeah. But it's a good. I like the idea. I like the idea. Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin. What? Or what? The red door is right through there. Here. Okay. Okay. Or what? Okay, I really need to go pee. Okay, I will be right back. I'm back, and I also want to know what the fuck a princess situation is. What the fuck? What? Uncle, uncle. Are they like forced or? You're paid? What the? Okay. And why is it an all-boys school if they want girls? Okay. Oh my god, we're here again. I'm sorry, I'm munching. I thought it would. Yes. So, is everyone ready to. What? Am I blind or are we missing someone?
No.
Yeah, Toko's not here. And Toko is. You really don't remember? Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna
Okie dokie, I'll go ahead and drag her out of here. Kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. Oh, fuck, I should have just talked while I ate. Oh, you're so true. I will do it next time, promise. And just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him. Oh my god. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible. You're terrible. So now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. No one wanted Pit of. Oh. I don't know why, but it was very funny to me. I'm like, yeah, that's what it was, 100%. Just no one wanted. Okay, someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here. Who was it? I like to talk to them. You ready? We doing this? I just want to see what their reaction is.
Well then.
I will uncover the villain who performed such heinous acts on a weaker individual. I don't know who the killer did, what they did, but... What? I don't know why the killer did what they did, but... I'm sure it will work itself out. Justice always prevails. Right, bro? Bro!
Hey, come
Fucking
on.
Toko, man. What's got her so worked up? Okay, you care about Toko, not Chihiro. It's like, whatever.
Shall we go?
Okay, well, shall we begin?
How very sad.
Miss Fujisaki, I must admit, for being 3D, she was quite remarkable. Of course, just the idea of 3D makes me cringe. Okay. There is something odd about Toko's behavior. I do not think mere shock is enough to explain it. Oh really? Is something weird? I guess I wasn't much help at all on this one. I gave you plenty to work with. Show us how far your logic can take you. Okay, let's go. We have no choice, right? We have to do this.
It's true.
Yes. I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked toward the elevator on shaky legs. Reply to what? What did you reply to? With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions, couldn't stop speculating. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Until finally, it came to a sudden stop. That's elevators. What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting? Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with. Good, good. You're raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well,
Okay then, let's get this show on the road. Everyone, please find your assigned seats. And so, the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Yes, please. I will save it here this time. Yes. A diddly diddly. Wow, the bizarre class trial begins again. Why was Chihiro murdered? Is the killer hiding within the group? Is there any help to be found in this series of murders? What skills do we have? Cool and composed. Steadies your aim a little. Effective during the non-stop debate. Oh, I think... Wait, I already have that one equipped. Focus gauge recovers more quickly. Effective during the non-stop debate. Yeah, I'll take it. Handiwork. Oh, okay. Perfect. Are they set? Yes. I don't care about this. Okay, this time I won't fail.
Let's begin with
Hopefully.
a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Results!
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
Yippee! First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. I wonder what it could have been. But it wasn't the dumbbell. It was the poster that killed her. Whoa!
Chihiro's
Oh fuck!
fatal
Fuck! How do you the controls? I was just like trying and like I have no idea. Aim, blah 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 blah. Fast forward. Select troop. Mouse wheel. Fire left. Concentrate. Blank steg. That's space.
It appears it was a head wound.
Yes.
According to the Monokuma file,
Yes.
the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
Bleh. You think you have some proof that contradicts what I said? What? Does it have to be a
Chihiro's
contradiction?
fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file,
Okay, fine, I
the
will
killer
listen.
used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
No.
Interesting.
Nay! I missed.
Certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
Poor Chihiro.
Okay, I'm sorry. No.
Chihiro's fatal injury.
Oh, that's slow.
It appears
How do I
was
make
a
it
head
fast?
wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a what kind of blunt instrument?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong. Stupid idiot.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell? Found at the scene of the crime?
Found at the scene of the crime. The dumbbell. Like, he talks so weirdly. He doesn't talk like this other times in the, like, when we're like running around investigating and he has like a thing, when he has like a monologue or something. He doesn't talk like this. And I was like, can we all agree? Oh my god, you're all so stupid and I'm so smart. Yeah.
It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
Stupid.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
Damn, her hair is really long.
You looked at her head wound?
What the fuck? Why didn't you look at the wound? It's the wound.
Yay! That's so creepy!
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
Oh yeah, it's the Byakuya, yeah. Senpai, please.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Serial? Did he really kill Chihiro? A new element has been added to the non-stop debates. Oh, yes, of course. With the debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your true pulse will disappear if they hit these lines. So think of them as obstacles in your debate. But there is a way to keep these white noise from getting in your way. Press the right mouse button to like the however, should an actual remark with your silences every white noise. That will decrease. Okay. Oh, is that a gentle? White noise won't appear at all. I don't have it on gentle. Good luck.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible.
Oh, nice.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
There is. We have a case file.
No, that's wrong. I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library.
Don't lie. Byakuya found it.
I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
Sorry. Just a sentence kind of weird as shit. It's like, it was funny. And yeah. His delivery, I love him. Yes, okay. Let's continue.
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail.
Oh my god.
According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case.
I wonder what these two characteristics are.
The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
Ah. What? What is going on? What is this game?
No. It's actually bloodlust.
Yeah.
But more important
Okay.
is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Just never talk about it again.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Other characteristic of every Genocide Jack case with the world at large doesn't know is how the victim was positioned.
I got it! Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
And now also me and Byakuya. We could just be lying.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of.
Someone went into the library and read it, and it could be anyone.
It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way!
Yeah.
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
Oh my god, he just said it. Hey, Toko.
What?
Oh my god, this early?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
What the fuck?
You lie!
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever.
Bloodophobia,
remember?
yes.
What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Bloodophobia. That's what it is now.
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
It does seem like a riddle in a way, but I feel like I can just about to see it. Huh? I can just about see it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Genocide Jack is Toko, but isn't Toko. What does it mean? What is life? What is love? Schizo? Am I really typing schizo? I am.
Now I understand.
Wow. I thought it was gonna...
Because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
I guess it was too long to write split personality. But I'm like, schizo? Really?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
The one thing that shows Toko could have a split personality is it has to do with her behavior. Her behavior changed.
I got it!
I got it.
You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
I'm fine, yeah! Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top and an inning and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control. I'll drive out the killer, to drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How? Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
That's their promise. Oh my god, he knew?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation.
Oh my god.
She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time.
What the fuck?
And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
Trepidation? Huh?
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't
tell anyone.
What?
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
Yes, like he is very rude.
This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale. Besides, you broke your promise first.
Oh, by murdering?
You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise,
I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out
Oh, no way.
with me. That's the only reason I promised.
how many times do I have to tell you? I never said that.
That, I think, is the truth. I don't think he ever said that.
But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it. But...
These voice actors.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person? You don't mean...
Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. Oh my god, was she changed? A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second... like a whole different... Oh my god!
Oh, hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see?
Genocide Jill? What? Then who is Genocide Jack? This is Genocide Jill. Apparently. She looks insane.
What the heck?
What the heck?
So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do?
He didn't figure it out. You told him. You told him.
I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or
Oh.
better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
Okay.
What the fuck is this?
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko, that's a loser name, and what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
Oh my god, the laugh.
She's so intense.
Very.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
This is the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack? This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation.
Oh yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
What are you? An interview? Hi.
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds. Just kidding.
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true. How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid?
Okay, well that's one like option gone at least. Monokuma isn't Genocide Jack the serial killer, which some people thought.
And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless.
Okay.
I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over
Oh,
town.
true.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
Yeah, she's crazy. You guys were right. She's crazy. It is insane.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous
I'm convinced.
fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
What's the motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed.
No, because wait, I was just thinking about this because if he meant that the motive is that she would tell that I'm Genocide Jack, but she already did it. She told Byakuya. So obviously it wasn't that much of a secret to her in some kind of way, you know? Because she already told someone. So she wouldn't need to kill someone.
Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined.
100%, dude. He's not pure-blooded. And he's like,
So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
but she did. Okay.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting.
Yeah, I'm not buying it.
But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Huh?
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Because other than her, obviously, it was only, like, that we know of. It was only me and Byakuya who knew about the suspension, how to suspend the body.
Yeah, I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. What she said, I need to get some more details about all of this. Disappearing stain, yeah, but it doesn't really matter.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
Not completely.
No, that's wrong.
Not 100%.
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you!
Oh wow, okay.
I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee. This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense.
I just read something that was there, but I'm not gonna tell you.
There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack
I know.
cases and this one.
Yes. The fatal injuries.
I got it! For one, the cause of death is different.
Oh, okay.
In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently
that's what I
killed
was
with
reading.
a pair of scissors.
It just says there, like, the scissors used in the murder were apparently custom made with every pair left at each murder scene. So I'm like, scissors! And like, obviously I've noticed the scissors, but I'm like, if you don't have scissors, then...
But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Okay.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
That's right. The second difference is related to how she was suspended. What was used to suspend her? No scissors.
Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her?
Good pesto. I think I've eaten pesto like maybe like once, but I didn't think I liked it. But I also think I was like a child, so I don't think children likes pesto. So I don't really know if I like it.
They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
Very cool scissors, though.
And guess what? I use my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac?
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
What?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
A pattern?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Let's see. There was a pattern surrounding the Genocide Jack victims and Chihiro didn't fit in. I think you figured it out. I know why she couldn't have killed Chihiro. Because Chihiro was a girl.
I got it!
She's already killed men.
Because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
Because I read all the names and it was super hard.
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
I'm not gonna read all the names. We already read these. Yes, all the names. The list has no end to it.
They were all guys?
Yeah.
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men! I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
A lot of things.
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy
Oh my god.
girl, and the mopey side of me just hates
Wait, didn't fucking Hifumi said? Wait, didn't wait in the library when they were like arguing about like oh no you're trash and like no your stuff is trash. Didn't he say like you probably like boy on boy, right? Didn't he do that? And she was like no. Oh my god. And I remember it. Why do I remember it? but that's right. I think so. I have some memory of it.
But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man,
Oh my god, he said it. He said adorable little man.
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
He is.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely, when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly? Cur?
I don't even know what that means.
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
That is true.
That does make some amount of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors!
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
What the fuck? Were you allowed to bring weapons?
She's fully equipped!
That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime! Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong! You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you! Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot! So rope's totally out of the question anyway!
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
But also, if Byakuya know everything about her, then he should know that she only uses scissors. Or he. Maybe he didn't know that it was a girl. But only uses scissors and only kills guys and stuff like that. So if he was the copycat, then he would have done it correctly. Like, if you're gonna be a copycat, then do it correctly, right? He's stupid. Yeah. Oh, actually, hold on. There is one person. One person who could have copied the Densai Jack cases. Oh my god, Byakuya. Oh my god, oh my god. We're actually doing it. We're actually doing it, Byakuya. Oh my god, look at him. He's so stressed. Well, yeah.
Here's my answer.
Oh my god.
Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining
It's
access
Leon.
to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you? Are you
saying Mr. Togami did it?
Oh my god.
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was
Oh, this doesn't look good though.
because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me.
Dude, that I see. There was a little hint of a voice crack there of like, I'm scared.
Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
You've been in the library all this time.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
In the locker rooms. They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
Me neither.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
There was a clear contradiction in what Byakuya just said. I need to make it clear to everyone. A new element. Oh my god, how much more are they gonna add? Here we go, that's something called Truth Flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the left mouse button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change truth bullet, it will disappear from the truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize your different weak spot and use that to make your case. When the best time to flashback, well, you start to use your key. If I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well then, okay. So I have to go through it all, I guess. In case I'm not gonna use that, so whatever.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it. That's a natural reaction for
I'm scared.
any guy.
There's too many things
The
I can do.
victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
Okay. Hearing Byakuya's comment about Chihiro being a girl, I realized there's a clear contradiction there. I need to make that contradiction clear.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity
Oh, did he
to
say
check
that
out
before
the
we
girls'
found her?
locker room,
And like he didn't know that it was Chihiro who was being killed? But why were we there and looking? I can't
The
remember.
victim was Chihiro.
Is that it?
No,
That he didn't know that it was Chihiro that was the victim?
I'll tell you what's so strange about
What the
that.
fuck? But that's like mega strange.
Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was.
But it's like, hold on a sec. Like, why were we there searching if we didn't know someone had died? Because Chihiro wasn't at the breakfast. That was it, right? Yeah, probably.
So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
Or fuck, I don't know. But the body discovery announcement came when we were in the locker rooms. Because 3 people needed to see the body for it to plop. For it to work. I guess they will tell me. I shouldn't think too much about
That's
it.
a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I've got him cornered, but he's acting like it was nothing to do with him.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it.
Senpai's yelling at us.
We just talked about the differences between
Help me,
this
Kyoko.
case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
The differences between this case and other Genocide Jack murders. Evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there. What could it be? I don't know. I don't know. What could it be? Library desk lamp. Celeste's account. Okay, disappearing stain.
What? The difference between the cases?
Stain?
Want me to explain it again?
Please explain it.
I want to kill. I use my very own special scissors.
Oh.
And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro
Maybe-
was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
Oh, the lamp.
It absolutely was.
I mean, a cord. It was a lamp.
She indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
The disc lamp. Oh,
Obviously,
fuck.
somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
Okay, that's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah. Proof to be. Yes. Yeah, I know. Go.
You want me to explain? I want to kill. And I use those same scissors.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope.
That's right. It absolutely was.
Then there must be something very...
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
No,
That's a lie.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say...
I love how he's like, the extension cord is like, what? Everyone thought it was a rope. Like, no one has looked at her wrist. Like, this isn't like, oh, wow, amazing discovery.
That extension cord?
Oh my god.
What? An extension
Oh my god, okay,
cord?
they actually didn't. Okay, fuck.
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
He even told us about the extension cord when we were in the archive.
Then Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
Yes. He's doing it again. He's totally calm. I wouldn't say that's the face of a totally calm person, but sure, he's totally calm, totally unconcerned. As if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved?
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
Okay.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Huh? Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
I know, but still. There's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you?
You're still bothering me.
I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Maybe that you told me everything? Wait, what was that just now? Something's not right. Byakuya has remarks right now. There's something in there that concerns me. That it was couldn't get into the girls' locker room without a girl's key card.
Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right?
Which we know that he knew where the e-handbooks were and could have easily taken it and put it back. What the fuck? Like, okay.
But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown.
Oh my god, he's so done with us now.
She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that.
No, that is true, but that's not what I said.
How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene?
Sweating.
That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
Hey, Byakuya, did I just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, who had been so confident up till now, help me. Maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime couldn't have been somewhere else. Did we outsmart the smarty pants?
Hey, don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto.
Oh my god, frustration.
If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Evidence that shows the murder took place somewhere else. I need to just focus on those things that got switched. The posters, I guess.
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
Yeah.
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange?
Oh my god, the real the big boobed super. Did you hear how he said that? Oh my god.
Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
Hell yeah.
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
No, it's not that the stain was scrubbed away. It was moved.
I got it!
I got it.
The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
Boys. Fucking boys.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Wow, I can see it with my eyes right now.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think?
What?
In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the bloodstained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
Ah!
To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
I was thinking about the e-handbooks that we found in the mailbox, but Leon's was broken or whatever. So that wouldn't be able to be used.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
Oh really? You
I
can.
highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Is he right? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow? Make your order me in.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it!
What, you?
She must have hacked her e-handbook. She was the ultimate programmer after all.
Oh, that's true.
I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Yeah, what was that thing?
What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
Oh, maybe that one.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, because it was broken. She couldn't have used that.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one.
Truth, yes.
In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup, yup, yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
I bet it can't be hacked. If it can't be destroyed, then it can't be hacked.
You can't fix it
Yeah.
in your handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
Oh, really?
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Book.
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
No. Is that it then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room and Byakuya's the one who did it? Really? But still, I don't know what else I can do.
Hold on a second.
Oh. Mommy.
I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained
Okay,
access.
it's a man. I mean, cause Kyoko, remember, she was real like, shake her body. Thoroughly. You know what she found in there?
What?
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Oh my god.
Well, to explain that,
But I mean, even Monokuma said she.
why don't we take a little break from the trial?
What?
I'd like you all to come see something.
Now we're all gonna go and see a penis, guys.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Let's go feel the penis of a dead person.
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting?
True, but I wasn't like Monokuma wouldn't be like the one
Well, all right then.
to.
I declare an official class trial recess.
Huh? For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
I'm gonna pause here. If they will let me. Yes, they will let me. I know it's super interesting. I did it twice. But I'm gonna stop the stream here and we're gonna continue this next stream. I'm sorry. Yes! Suspense! Very... wow! Okay. Wow. So much happened. Because I felt like, okay, like it's almost been 3 hours. It's like 11. and I'm like, when will this ever end? This feels like the longest trial. Like, we were like, oh, this is gonna be the fastest trial ever. It's like, this is the longest trial. Well, it's only the second one, but you know. And I'm like, I need to find it out. And I think that this will be nice for the next time we're gonna play. We're gonna be like, what the fuck are we doing? But it will be nice. Yes! I'm leaving for the day. But it was very nice. And thank you for coming to the stream. Yay! There might be a stream tomorrow. I'm not certain. Maybe not. Probably not. But I will notify you on Discord if there will be one. And on Twitter, of course, as always. Otherwise, I will see you on Monday, I think. Because next week is the last week of my vacation or whatever. And then the week after that, I start working again. So yeah. Thank you all for coming today. For both of the streams today, actually. And yeah, you too. Everyone have a great weekend. Okay. Oh yeah. Have your own stream. Yes. And also, if it's alright, I think I'm gonna continue editing my video. But as fast as I can. Do sub-only streams. I will do editing streams. But you need a 90 days, unique days of streaming time to do sub-only streams. And I have no idea where I'm at. So I don't know how long it's gonna take. But I have so many more VODs that I can work on. So don't worry. And I don't think you can send videos on Discord. Otherwise I would have like recorded it and sent it there. But I can't. So we'll think of something else for now. But thank you all for coming. It was really nice. And have a great weekend and everything. And yeah. Instagram, but Instagram wouldn't be. Then I would send them privately to all of you, and not everyone wants to give me their Instagram. You know? But we can think of something. It will be nice. Anyway, have a nice weekend, and I'll see you next time. Hey, bye bye.